Hey everyone, welcome. Today we are going to create a button in Unity on which if you slide to the right, it will mean that you click the button. Let's get started. First of all, I am going to create the UI for that. So we are going to create the slider since it already supports the slide function. And let's change the size of the slider to be 500 in width and 150 in height. And make all of its children expand to the size of the parent, which is the slider. Same goes for the fill area. Then inside the fill area, same goes for the fill and also the handle area. And we are going to delete this handle because we don't need it. And now if I click on my slider here, you can see that we have a value which goes from 0 to 1. So this is the value which we'll use to basically showcase that we have accepted or clicked the button. So I'm going to create a script, slider color change, and we are going to attach this script to the slider. Then open up the script. Once the script is open, we are going to create a serialized field. This is going to be a private slider, basically meaning the color slider. Another serialized field for the color we want to fill as we slide the slider. And we are going to create a serialized field for private. This is going to be my image, and this is going to be the fill image. And inside the start function, we are going to get the slider, and from the slider, we are going to get the image. So fill rect dot get component image. So here we have created these, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add an event to the slider, which is slider dot on value change dot add listener, and I'm going to create a function on value change. And let's quickly generate the method. Now we are simply going to say that color, or it's like fill image dot color is equal to color dot lerp. We want to lerp from what? From the current color to the new color, and the final one is time t. So we are going to lerp from the fill image dot color to the new color, and the final value is going to be the value of the slider. Let's hit the save button and let's go back to Unity. And if I hit the play button, wait for the script to compile. Okay, so hit the, no, not hit the play button. Let's set the color first. So the color is going to be green, and let's hit the play button. Now on my slider, if I change the value, I should be able to see the color go from white to green, but currently it's green from the start. So let's fix that. So let's store the original color in a variable. So serialized field private color original color, and original color is going to be the color of the fill image dot color, and we are going to go from the original color to the new color. Let's go to Unity and test it out. Hit the play button. As you can see, we are fading from white to green. So we have the basic structure ready. Now as we reach the final value, which is basically 1, we can add a callback. So here we can say that if the slider dot value is greater than or equal to the slider dot max value, then let's say that let's log a statement debug.log. This should be, say that event triggered, and we are going to say that slider dot enabled equal to false. So let's try again. So if I change my value and when it reaches 1, you will see the event that says event triggered. But there's an issue right now that the event on change is still being called. So we can use a boolean over here to basically tell our program that don't change the value anymore, or simply what we can do is we can basically value change dot remove all listeners. We can do something like this. Here, let's hit the play button. So as you can see, the event is only triggered once now. And even if you change the value, nothing happens since our slider is disabled. And you can basically add some icons to this or animations if you want to. That's really simple to do. All you need to do is basically, let's say I add a UI image, and let's call this image tick mark. And I can attach a sprite to it. It is this check mark sprite. And let's use the sprite mesh and all that. And inside my script, what I can do is I can say that serialize field private image. Let's call this tick mark image. And on start, it would be say tick mark image dot game object dot enabled dot set active false. And once we disable a slider, we are going to say tick mark image dot game object dot set active to true. And save. Let's go back to Unity. So now when we start our game or our program, the tick mark image will be disabled. And it won't be disabled because I forgot to attach it over here. So let's attach it here. Hit the play button. And now let's wait for it to compile. So now if my slider value is equal to 1, my tick mark becomes active and my event is triggered over here. So you can play around and add more animations or any icon of your choice that you want to add. And I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. See you next time.